So my first question was, when the game does release. Well, no, not when the game does release. My first question was, will there be like a separate player like character for like Miles or like 2099 Spider-Man, where it have all different kind of move sets and everything?
So you mean for like Webverse, are there going to be like different move sets for like every skin?
Yes.
So
Well, not
right
for
now,
like every skin, but just like something different.
okay,
Like per character.
okay,
Yeah.
all right. So basically, like the next update we're going to be working on is like a suits ability update, and you'll basically be able to use like any skin you want or any skin you own, and some of those suits will have like its own abilities. Like say for example, the Iron Spider suit will have like spider legs. The Miles Morales suit will have like maybe it's like some Venom takedown or something like that. But we're gonna try to get like every suit to have like its own sense of like uniqueness or like something special. So to give you more incentive to get the suits.
Oh, okay. That was my only question.
Yeah,
Thank you
no
for
problem.
answering.
Thanks for the question, man.
Or-
But it's not on Discord.
Alright.
Jadis.
Next up we have Mancy.
Hello.
Oh, we got Jaden. What's up,
Hello.
bro? What's up, bro?
What's up? I hope everyone's doing all right. I wanted to ask another question of Webverse. Based on the actual Spider-Man games, like Spider-Man PC, like will most of like some of the mods be added to Webverse?
To clarify, you mean like mods, like the mods you can use for Spider-Man
New
PC,
mods.
or
Yes.
so I can't say that for sure. I don't think we can do that. So I'd have to say no on that.
All right. Well, thank you very much for clarifying.
Yeah, no problem.
Yep.
All right. Thank you very much.
Got you, bro. Alright, next up we got Mancy. What's up? Let's get him in here.
Yo, what's up, bro?
This one's more of a how would I say? I don't know. I'm just nitpicking.
Alright.
For the movie suits or even the show suits, such as Spectacular Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, or all that, would you guys be able to put in the future? Because I've heard accurate web shooter sounds for them.
Like specific web shooter sounds for like specific
Yep.
suits. Yeah, that's a good idea. We've never actually like thought about that necessarily. I mean, like when we first started working on Webverse, that was like one of the few things that crossed our minds. But as of right now, like there's no plans to do that. But I mean, definitely like in like a future update.
Oh
we
yeah,
may
I wouldn't
do something
mind
like
doing
that.
something like that.
Yeah, yeah, and that'd be pretty cool too. To like have like each suit has like its own type of
Accurate
sound.
sounds, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool actually. So yeah, we'll definitely keep that in mind.
Alrighty.
Man.
Hey. Next up we got the new who's up? Oh, Miles is in here now. What's up?
Hello.
See, I've been wondering for like quite a while. With No Way Home, so we will have the alternative option for No Way Home, like the gold version later on in the film.
So you mean like
Right.
alternative suits?
Yeah, like say I don't know, say the suit Doc Ock gave Peter in No Way Home, like a round suit in No Way Home.
Oh, okay. Like so,
like
like
a way to switch between that. Would that be possible?
So yeah, that would be possible. We actually never like actually planned for something like that. But yeah, that's definitely possible. I mean, eventually we're gonna have like plenty of suits, like pretty much from every single film. That's their plan. But yeah, as of right now, yeah, that we don't have like that in store. But yeah, that's definitely possible.
Yeah, I think that's it. That's all questions I've got, really.
All right, thanks, man.
Mhm.
Let's see, who do we have next? What's going on?
Good. And have you guys like made any plans for web gadgets?
Web gadgets?
Like the spider bomb and from Spider-Man PS4.
Oh yeah. So right now, we have a Trello set up, and that's basically like where we do all our planning and things like that. And right now, we actually do have some really cool like abilities, not necessarily like web gadgets or whatever, but there will be different ways to like do combat and like other ways to like fight enemies, just so it doesn't get like repetitive with like the punching and all that. So right now I can tell you for sure that we're gonna add like more combat moves, like say for example like something you can grab and throw at another enemy, or like web up an enemy to like make them just sit down for a
Or
little
the
bit.
Miles Morales like a electric loss thing.
Yeah, exactly. And so we're gonna be adding like some new abilities like as we go on with development. So yeah, you can definitely expect like some other type of web attacks in the future.
Okay. That was just my question.
All right, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Yo,
What it?
what's up, man? Welcome.
All right. I only got two questions. Very simple.
Yeah.
I was wondering if we're gonna get gliding, like with the spectacular suit or Tom suits. How they got webbing, like the web gliders. I was
Oh
wondering if
yeah,
that'll be a feature one day.
yeah, for sure, man. That's
And
actually coming in the next update. That's gonna be one of
oh,
our new
bet.
features. Yeah, it's gonna be with 2099 suits, Spectacular
Mhm.
Spider-Man, No Way Home suits, all those. So yeah, you can definitely expect that to be in the next update.
My next question is like, have y'all thought of what the next boss is, or have any info what it is?
So yeah, so basically boss events, we've been planning to work on those. They were supposed to come out like when we released the demo, but
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately like kind of ran out of time. So we've just been trying to add
Makes
other
sense.
stuff. But
Yeah.
it's in the works. We wanted to add that like around sometime around Halloween update. I feel like that'd be best. Maybe something to do with like Venom or something like that. But yeah, definitely want to push for something that's like enjoyable and gives like another type of experience in the game. So yeah, you can definitely expect that to be in the future. And right now we have like a couple of plans for them. But again, there's nothing in stone right now, so I can't share that yet.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Yo, welcome.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going good. I just wanted to ask, like, what is y'all's main focus right now?
Our
Or
main
is there
focus,
like,
like in terms of game development, or like which game we're
yeah,
focusing on. So,
yeah.
I guess right now we're trying to find like a balance between working on both of our games. We have
Oh, a
Archer.
balance?
Yeah, we're trying to balance both two games. Because right
That's
now we
cool,
have a
man.
pretty divided development team. You see, we're split into like working on Archer and also working on Webverse, and we're both blah, blah, blah. We're basically just trying to like, you know, make sure every game gets like enough attention. And right now, that's been working out pretty well. Archer's on track to release in December, and Webverse has been getting like updates like every month or so, and they're pretty big. So I think we can probably keep this up. But yeah, right now, both of our focus is on both games.
All right. And my next question is, do y'all have any competition or any like affiliates slash like other groups?
Like other groups, like we're working with other people.
Yeah.
Not currently. Always wanted to make InVision like separate from anything else. Like, it's just like a standalone type game development studio. Just a team of us just working together. So right now, yeah, we're not working with like any other outside organizations. But I mean, that may change in the future. I'm open to working with other groups if it's like beneficial to both of us. But yeah, as of right now, we're just standalone.
All right. Do y'all think you have any like, how do I say this? Enemies or like competition? Yeah.
Competition?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I mean, there is.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of Roblox Spider-Man games out there. Even when we first started, we weren't the first. There was another game called Bloxverse. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. It was pretty good. It was pretty big too. It averaged like 1,000 players a day, so it was pretty good. It was pretty big as well. And so, I mean, since then, there's been like maybe like 5 times more Spider-Man games, and all of them are pretty good. So I guess you would call that competition as well. And pretty much we basically use that as like a motivator, and we get ideas from other games, and that's pretty much what it is.
Okay. That's all I have.
All right, thanks for your
Thank
questions,
you.
man.
Oh wait, how do I leave?
I like the fact he actually dared to ask that question. I mean, it
Yeah.
was good.
What's
Hey
up, man?
guys.
What's going
Is there a Daredevil game coming out?
on?
Or like in the works?
Miguel, you want to answer that or?
Oh god.
Because I think there was like an announcement or something on like Twitter. I'm not sure, but I just remember seeing
There was,
a Daredevil game.
yes, there was an announcement. Yes, about a Daredevil project. I would not say a game because it really never
So it wouldn't
reached
be
that.
out.
Like, well, I don't think we're really, focused into a Daredevil game right now because mostly we have two main inspirations to work, and that's Webverse and Archer. But I was actually going to ask one or two questions that are related to that in the future, like maybe 10 minutes. I don't know if there are any other questions coming or if I could answer those two questions right now because one is specifically related to that Daredevil games and such thing because I plan to make, I'm kind of extending out of the conversation or the context, but I want to say that maybe.
Yeah, it's just a maybe for now.
Alright.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because there's no Daredevil games at all, so like.
Yeah.
Someone got to do it.
That's one of the main reasons why I think it would be a good idea to make it, because Daredevil is right now in Roblox a really underestimated character. Like, not much of his lore or his character is known.
Yeah, exactly.
Massively.
Yeah, it would definitely be a great opportunity
It's
to
just
explore
badass.
the character.
It's a badass character.
Yeah. So I guess right now we can say, I mean, maybe in the future, like you never know. So.
All
right.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go eat though. See you guys.
All right. Thanks for the question, man.
He dared to ask the Daredevil question. That's amazing.
Okay. Yo, welcome back.
Hello. Yeah. Like I said, like every question is very good. I just have like a few more questions. They are one is will most of the PC controls be added to more Webbers?
So like it's like mobile, like all the controls are on all devices. You mean?
Yeah. Yes.
So
yes,
at the moment,
yeah.
about like I want to say like 80% of the controls on PC are available on mobile. But I can say that in the future we definitely will be adding like more features, and all of them will be available on like all platforms. So you don't have to worry about having to play the game on PC or whatever to get everything, the full experience or whatnot. But yeah, definitely we'll be adding more features, and all of them will be available on mobile.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for letting me know about that. And my other question is like also like some of the suits from the movies. I know that most of the suits from the movies have been added. I know the No Way Home, the Far From Home, and the No Way Home suit are mixed. But like the Iron Spider suit from No Way Home on the bridge, from when fighting Doc Ock, and also from the No Way Home suit, and it's also related to the Far From Home suit, the nanotech. Like, will those kind of like suit upgrades like be added?
Oh, okay. So you mean like adding more suits like from the films?
Yes.
Yeah, so basically going back on what we just said like earlier, yeah, we're gonna be adding more suits, definitely. We already have like about 5 new suits coming next update. Those included aren't Iron Spider or anything like that, but I mean definitely in the future we'll definitely be adding like more suits. And you can probably expect more suits from like the films and stuff like that because those are like fan favorites. So most definitely, yeah.
All right, thank you very much. I'm gonna go now. Thank you for
Yeah,
having
thanks for
me
the
here.
questions, man. All right, here we go next.
Have
Yo.
you guys made like any plans to make Cosmic Spider-Man on the DLCs?
So Cosmic Spider-Man, yeah, we actually had plans to make Cosmic Spider-Man about a couple months ago. We never got around to actually finishing him, so I guess I can say for sure that we're going to be adding more DLC packs, especially during the Halloween season. we're going to be adding something related to like Venom and stuff like that, because I know people have been waiting to play as the symbiotes in the game, so that's pretty much been looking forward to. So I guess you can say that we're going to be adding more suits, and you can probably expect something like Cosmic Spider-Man to be in the game. I can't say that it'll be the DLC pack, but it will be playable eventually.
Okay, and my second question is, are you guys having like deciding to do side missions?
So like side missions, like picking up stuff like in the previous game, or
picking up stuff like in the previous games.
Okay, so I mean, how do I put this? I mean, we had plans to do that before he actually pushed out the demo release. But unfortunately, yeah, we ran out of time, just like we did with the boss events. But I mean, I guess in the future we definitely will be adding more ways to get points and stuff like that. But right now, that's not in the plans for our next update.
Okay. Those were my questions.
All right, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
All right, who's next up?
I believe that's all the hands.
We could announce the thing.
Wait.
Oh, I spoke to Mars about it. He said maybe.
Hello.
I have another question.
Good.
What does y'all's roadmap / future look like?
So, you mean as far as like just Webverse or InVision in general? Okay, so we want to lay out the basics, like the groundwork. We want to get to a point where InVision has like a wide variety of games. Starting with Webverse, that was our first game ever. We want to make sure that it's like an entity of its own, like it can live on its own without updates or anything. We want it to get to a point so we don't have to publish that many updates as often. So that's basically what we're working on right now. But as far as the roadmap, I guess you can say we're going to go from like working on core systems, making sure the game has like all the features it was intended to, and basically just getting it to a point where everyone can enjoy it without constant updates.
All right. That's it. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. All right. Is there any more live questions?
I believe that's all the hands.
Okay. Let's just do the...
Let me look in the stream real quick.
Okay.
I don't see any questions, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have like 2 questions that I'm supposed to answer to. I just don't know where I can do it or when it would be proper for me to answer those questions. Maybe right now. I don't know.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and pull up the previously submitted questions. So, Deb, you want to go ahead and read those off? I think we have them up right now. Let's see.
There's another question.
Yeah, it would be good. Oh my God, it's Clint Barton.
Oh my God.
Clint Barton.
No way.
Sorry, I'm super late.
Nah, that's no problem, man.
Nah, you're definitely early.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we're only like 20 minutes into the stream.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go into the previously submitted questions now. So, Deb, if you want to go and read those off, I think
in the questions channel, right?
All right, I'm going to do it.
All right, I will find a question that'll maybe one of the first ones since they've been waiting the longest.
Okay.
Why Hawkeye? Someone asks. That Lego guy.
Okay. You want to go ahead and answer that, Miguel?
What was it again? I was not listening.
Why Hawkeye?
Well, honestly, I would say that Hawkeye is a character who doesn't seem to have much attention. Of course, we have the MCU adaptation. We have Jeremy Renner, which I'm personally not much of a fan. But I think it has a purpose, and it's to show the people that Marvel has much more insignia characters that are not just Spider-Man or Iron Man or Hulk. There's more than just those. maybe some people like Moon Knight who have gotten the recent attention. I think that's important. But
Yeah.
there's something about Hawkeye that is, unique because between all these heroes and all these powers, this is just a guy who knows how to shoot and has the perfect aim to do so. But there's something that I actually read recently in one page. I don't know the name. I don't remember it, but I think it justifies why Hawkeye is between all those heroes and all those lineups, despite the fact he's human. And it's because he has this, this morale that makes him do the things that the other heroes would do, like doing a kill under pressure, doing a decision under pressure. And that's actually the character shines. That's how he shines between the others.
Yeah.
Because Hawkeye is just as human as we are. That's just the guy who goes through everything and just says, okay, let's just keep up. Let's wake up another day and keep life going.
Yeah.
I think that's the most important thing about Hawkeye. That's why he's getting this game. That's why Archer is under development. And hopefully, that's why we're going to have a hit with this one. I hope.
Very well said.
Very well said.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Jinx.
All right. What's our next question, Dev?
Okay. Bionic Blade 2099 asks, will you ever make any games besides Webverse and Archer?
Okay, that's another question I think I should answer.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that actually I've mentioned it a few times to the general Discord server. Currently, outside of Archer and Webverse, we have planned many things, many projects. It's just like bitches and search and such. But like so far, we have nothing established because we don't want to fill our plate with things we don't even know if we can do yet.
Yeah.
But that's actually something I would like to address because currently Archer and Webbers are supposed to make like an union or for sure Earth. If I could be, I don't know, specific. I know the name of the Earth. It's supposed to be Earth 1106. In this Earth, we're supposed to make several connections, several stories, and everything. So if you were the play Archer, you could display several references, Easter eggs, and so many other things related to this universe. But it really depends on the success of Archer. Like if Archer sells like hot bread, if it does excellent, I think we're going to keep up with this.
Yeah.
So far, idea of a universe.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's what I can say about the future so far.
And we
That's
also
all I
have a few projects in store. Actually, Miles and I were just talking about another project we're going to be carrying out in the future. And, you can expect like a bunch of games from us, not only on Roblox, but we want to expand past Roblox. Maybe just do like games like, that's playable on phone, mobile, maybe something you can download in the Play Store. And yeah, that's pretty much where we're headed in terms of like, other games in the future.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Built asks, who is the target demographic for Archer? Should we expect to see a more detailed, mature story to perhaps suit an older audience?
Okay, I
Very
guess I'm going to
valid
answer
question.
that too.
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
Just happens. All right, so this question is interesting, because I could say that I made my homework of this kind of stuff, the demographics and everything. And so far, my conclusion is that despite the fact that we are supposed to go for a more mature route with Archer, it's a fact that Roblox has more younger players,
Yeah.
And I think it's way better and it works more fluently if I could get to include all the audiences in this, like, tone that we're going for. Of course, there's something I'm not a fan of. I don't like the idea that because we are directed to children, I'm going to treat them like they're naive and they don't know much things. No, that's not the way I would do it.
Yeah.
Because children are smart. They're supposed to get some things that they will, elaborate much more when they grow up. And I think that's something I would like to do with Archer. Do something that is, understandable for all the kinds of audiences, from the kids to the teenagers to the adults, everything. Um, I would also say that despite the fact that we're going to go for a much more raw story, I don't want to keep off the joy because I think it's important. It's supposed to be, the breaker of tension. Have some comedy, have some laughs. It's important. I would say that. Yes.
I
So
th- I think that
don't
Archer is
answer
gonna.
that. Yes,
Sorry.
it's more of a generalized thing. I think this is for all audiences, or as I would say, these hands are rated E
For
for everyone.
everyone.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna turn into a family game for what I'm seeing so far.
Yeah,
Definitely a
exactly.
game you could sit down with your parents and
Yeah,
play
and just
with.
play.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it's meant to be something that's for everyone. It's not just meant to be like for a specific audience.
Yeah, it has like sections that belong to certain audience. Part of the comedy belongs to the children. Part of the, I would say, deep parts of the story belong to the teenagers who are
Yeah,
supposed to get, this kind of quest to look for an identity. And I think that
Yeah.
Hawkeye is important for this because, he started being a nobody, but he, escalated himself upon other heroes despite the fact he just had, a bow and an arrow. And
yeah.
I think it's just inspiring.
Very well said.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. What is our next
Yep.
question?
Built also asked, do you have any plans to release a game with an original InVision IP, like an in-house InVision superhero or character?
Ooh, very good question.
Ooh.
So I eventually want us to expand outside of just making Marvel games because I mean that can get like a little tired after a while. Not only that is like burnout and stuff like that. And we've been working on Webverse for at least like almost 2 years, going on 2 years. In November. So yeah, it's been a wild run, and definitely after Archer, I do want us to expand outside of just Marvel games. I want us to take other directions, like other genres and other, popular franchises and stuff like that. And eventually, I do want us to get to making our own original games. And hopefully we can do that within the near future, like whether that be like a couple months or years. But we'll definitely get there. And hopefully that answers the question. All
All
right.
right. Killer Destroyer 3000 asks, will you be able to do poses in the air? I'm not sure if that's already a feature in the game. I gotta
It
be
better
honest.
be.
I
What?
mean,
That sounds cool.
I'm guessing he's talking about Webverse because I mean that's pretty much
Yeah,
like
Webbers, of course.
okay, yeah. So I mean, at the moment you can already do like air tricks and stuff like that. You can do like a couple flips, spin rolls, gainers, anything you want. But I mean, I guess we can add more things if that's what you guys would like to see. Just let us know, and we'll definitely keep updating. Based on what you guys want to see and what you guys have fun doing. Because it is basically what you guys want to play. So yeah, I mean, I guess you can expect more things like that. Just let us know.
Okay, now we have, I think, a few questions from XL Chase. How big are you looking to make your Archer cast?
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
How many people
okay.
do we even have
That's
right now?
something that depends on the budget, honestly. As long as we can afford everything,
Yeah, wait,
the
does he mean
cast,
Yeah.
like the cast, like
yeah.
voice actors, or like our general roster of like the characters we want? Because I mean, those are kind of two different things.
I mean, if it was the character roster, that we can do whatever we want, but
Yeah,
the limit begins with the voice actors. That's where
Yeah.
we need to know how to spend.
yeah, and
So
that's the important
far,
thing.
Just
That's pretty much the bigger issue, and that's our only restraint in terms of development. How much can we
well,
spend? How much time do we have? But I can definitely say for sure the character roster is going to be immensely large. I mean, we have like several
oh yeah,
characters,
definitely.
most of
Our,
them unknown, and we want to make sure everyone is tuned in with everything. And
and expect some familiar names in the roster. We have someone very cool that you'll see or hear.
yeah, we're definitely going to be introducing new characters. We're just going to be trying to make this game as big as possible, and that's pretty much where we're headed.
Yeah. So far, so good. I love
Yeah,
the casting.
yeah.
I would say that you should expect the appearance of the one and only Jeremy Renner with his
Oh,
own kind of
100%. Yeah, we got Jeremy
social
Renner
media.
to voice Clint Barton on this. He
JeremyRenner.com.
agreed. It's only like $1 million,
Oh,
you
that guy
know.
really had an app. That guy really had an app.
Yeah.
Jeremy Renner official app.
Bro, no, that app was pretty cool though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sad it got shut down. Alright, Dev, what's our next question? If there is one.
There's I think one more. This is kind of just one big question. Are you guys willing to recreate another Spider-Man game within the Earth 1106 universe? Because from
Oh
his
god.
understanding, Webverse does not correspond in the same reality as Archer's Clint Barton.
Ooh.
Okay, that's excellent. I love that kind of question, but I'm definitely not going to answer it.
Okay. So I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we're going to be adding more stuff. I mean, of course, we want to expand outside of more characters, maybe branch out into like other famous characters other than just Hawkeye and Spider-Man, fan favorite characters. But I mean, as far as like story goes, I mean, Archer is pretty much going to carry, in that world building aspect. We're going to introduce like other stories, it's going to be Easter eggs and stuff like that, hinting at other future things we may do in the future. It just depends on like the entire success of Archer, depends on how well it does. And if it's well received, then we're definitely going to push outside of just Hawkeye and Spider-Man in terms of our 1106 universe.
Yep. So if you guys want to see a shared universe, bro, this game gotta be played like a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Like a
definitely.
lot. The servers gotta break like that much.
Yeah, it's got to shut down Roblox. It's got to be the next Adopt Me. Come on, guys, you got to get on it.
For real, like
Exactly.
100,000 concurrent players. That's
Yeah.
the dream.
All right, Dev, we got anything else?
One more. Will you expand to like other franchises like DC, Star Wars? Because there hasn't
Oh.
been a good Batman game on
Hmm.
Roblox.
Okay. I guess I'll take the lead on this one. So, a while ago when around the time we first started, we were like trying to figure out, what we wanted to do in the future. Just say if we did go big, and we are still growing at the moment, and that's actually a good question because we don't have a specific way we want to go like in terms like other genres. But we are open to exploring other genres like such as DC and stuff like that if that's what you guys want to see. But yeah, I mean you can bet on that we're going to be working on other games.
Because of Batman.
Because I'm Batman.
Something in my ass.
Oh.
Okay. Whoa.
Too far.
All right, Dev. What is our next?
Except Chase said he had one more question, but he's editing it right now.
Okay.
Oh, that's gotta be interesting.
It's got to be really high quality.
Yeah.
He's editing it right now.
It's written in Shakespeare English.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
No, it's written in hieroglyphics. We're gonna have to decode it on live
Craft
chat.
hieroglyphics,
Approximately.
let's go.
What is it going to be?
Members, thing, put their hands up.
Oh yeah, you guys can also just request to speak on stage if you want. It's entirely up to you. You can still
the three
message in
people.
questions.
Oh, yeah, straight up.
Oh.
We have more speakers than audience.
We went from 12 to 3.
I mean, to be fair, this is like my first time speaking in this kind of place, question and answer. And
we get a
it feels
question.
good.
Someone raised their hand. Oh my god.
Oh my God, Fernando. Join the stage and let us answer your question.
Hello.
Fernando. 14213414112.
Hey there, Fernando. 14 21 34 14 12.
Yes.
You got a mic.
Oh, I don't
Is
know
he
if you
going to
realize he's
speak?
unmuted.
I don't think he has a mic, or he just muted.
Hey Fernando, you're unmuted, man.
If you want to ask a question, you kind of have to unmute.
Or
forgot.
don't. That's cool too.
Bro forgot.
I'll make him leave the stage if he
he's kinda
unmutes
chill.
and we'll
Okay.
let him back.
He chilled
Yeah, if
super
you're coming
hard
on
though.
stage, you actually have to speak.
Yeah, he just wanted his
Yeah.
15 seconds of fame, you know. He just wanted to hop in here real
Damn.
quick.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Bro
It's
wanted
a
the
vibe
fame.
check.
I mean, maybe he had like the most interesting question in the world, but
Yeah, he asked the
some
question,
microphone.
but he didn't realize he was
Forget to
muted.
know.
That's exactly what happened.
Anyone else with the question?
Among Us.
Yeah.
I think that
don't
may have been the
anyone
last
else
question.
like in the audience actually has a question.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. Thank you guys so much for joining. I hope we were able to answer most of your questions, and you know, hopefully this was informative for you guys. See you guys in the next one. What was that?
Wait.
See you guys. Adios.
He's finally
Wait,
finished
wait,
editing.
we forgot XL Chase. We forgot XL Chase.
Yeah, he just finished editing.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Come on, man! I just
God
delivered the
damn.
perfect
How
intro and
realistic is the
everything.
art
Like,
combat gonna be like?
How realistic is Archer's combat going to be? Like attacks, fall damage, will you have permanent sustained damage until you head
Bloodbath.
back to base and pat yourself up
No.
advantages?
Oh.
I mean, okay, let me try to answer this one. So right now, currently, you know, we're still in development. The programmers are still working at the moment. Right now, we're mainly working on the main menu of the game. You know, just trying to make it all smooth and you know appealing to people just playing it. You know, people want to see that this is really high quality. But in terms of like the combat mechanisms, I guess I can say that we're going to try to push for something more realistic. You know, we wanted to play like you know, maybe like Arkham Origins or something like that. We want it to be smooth,
Yeah,
you
something
know,
like that.
and seamless. Yeah, but mainly the focus will be on like, you know, it's gonna be like mostly like long range attacks. You know, since this is Archer, you know, you're playing as Hawkeye, you want to be able to like, you know, actually shoot your enemies with arrows. And so, kind of like finding the balance between those. We're gonna be trying to make it more realistic.
I wanted to say, since I think this is an appropriate time to do it, and I'm also surprised that nobody really, asked this question. But despite the maybe realistic tone that we want to give to Archer, I want to make it clear that this universe or this earth of Marvel games is going to be a mix of both realism and also the fantasy, like like a real comic book, basically.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
wanted to
definitely.
point that out.
Yeah. And we want to make sure like you know everything that's happening isn't too silly or whatnot. You know, we want it to have like
Exactly.
comedic aspects, but we also want to keep like a grounded aspect. And so I guess you can definitely expect it to have like a sense of groundedness to it in Archer.
Yep.
And expanding on that realism, I could give lines
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
that indicate how hard Barton gets hit.
I
If that'll
think you
help
can,
with
yeah.
realism. Yeah.
All right, I think that about wraps us up. We've been going like 40 minutes now. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. Thank you guys so much again for asking questions. Everyone who did show up. I hope this was informative. I hope we did answer most of your questions, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.
Goodbye. Arrivederci.